Director Abonales, Your Honor.
Hindi.
Ay,
Abonales?
Mercado.
Ha?
Mercado, Your
Mercado.
Honor.
Director, Assistant Director Mercado?
Mercado.
Oh, so, thank you. Para lang malinaw, to read it into the record. Note it into the record.
May I proceed, Mr. Chair? Mr. C, dito rin po sa paragraph 11, sa paragraph 12, paragraph 13, at paragraph 14, sinasabi niyo po na kayo ay nagbigay ng pera kay Undersecretary Baraan through Julius Rehoso.
Opo.
So, ganun din po ba yung pattern ng pagbigay niyo ng pera based on that order na may signature ni allegedly ni Yusek Baraan?
Yun pa di ko meron. Dito wala. Pero tumumpat naman usapan eh.
So, paano po nyo nalaman na paano nyo po binigay yung pera?
Yun kaibigan ko, Junius, nagbigay. Siya usap. Pero sabi niya ilan araw, tumupad naman. Totoo
So,
naman.
hindi nyo po nakita na yung pera ibinigay or nakarating kay Secretary de
Yun
Lima?
natin meron. Ito hindi ko kita. Pero tawag sa cellphone, sabi niya, ngayon bibigay ko na. Kanyan sa akin.
Sino po ang tumawag sa inyo sa telepono?
Yung Lola ni Junius.
Lola ni
Lola
ni Julius.
Sabi niya, Ting, ito, pagbaba kotse si Baraan, abot ko na, ha? Kanyan. Sabi niya, usap, sabi niya, hindi nga, sige, abot mo na. Tapos, ang usapan namin, tumupad agad.
Tumupad po. Pero hindi niyo po nakita na yung kay Julius binigay kay Yusek Baraan.
Nakakulungan ako siya sa labas eh. Kaya hindi ko kita. Yun, tawag telepono lang.
Last question, Mr. C. Sa inyo pong pagkakaalam, magkano na po ang binigay ninyong pera kay Secretary de Lima through Yusek Baraan, through Julius Rehoso, sa inyo pong pagkakaalam? Kung ito po ay totoo. Total po.
2,600,000 yata eh. Pero hindi ko sure, hindi ko sigurado. Kanyan yata. 2,600,000 yata.
2,600,000. Tama po ba? Pag inad mo po itong mga amounts na nandito, tama po ba?
2,600,000 yata.
2,600,000. Mr. Chair, I also have questions for, lastly for Rafael Ragus. Your Honor.
Please continue.
Tanong ako.
Sir Ragus, nasaan po kayo? Sir, good evening po.
Good evening.
Mr. Ragus, you executed 2 affidavits. One is dated September 5, 2016. Another supplemental affidavit dated September 26, 2016. Quoting the majority leader a while ago as to the propriety of your executing another supplemental affidavit and noting his observation that there is no deadline in the truth. May I ask you candidly now, Mr. Witness, with the execution of these 2 affidavits, are you telling this body that everything that you know is already contained in these 2 affidavits?
Your Honor, you mean everything I know?
Yes, sir.
As far as I'm concerned, these are the things that I can recall now.
As far as you can recall.
Yes, sir.
So, are you standing by your story na ito pong 2 affidavits na po ito ay totoo at nag-contain ang inyong nalalaman?
Yes, Your Honor.
At this juncture, I'm giving you the benefit of recollection, hindsight, foresight, or whatever sight you have. Do you wish to add any other information so that this body could decide on the veracity of your 2 affidavits?
Before you answer that, please remember, this is your last opportunity in this legislative inquiry kasi tatapusin po natin ito. So, kung meron pa kayong gusto idagdag, pakidagdag na po.
None that I can recall, Your Honor.
None that you can recall, sir. I hear that loud and clear, sir. Now, let me go to your affidavit dated September 5, 2016. I would like you to refer to paragraph 8 of your affidavit. Sinabi po mo dito na one morning on the latter part of November 2012, and the subsequent paragraphs. In short, kayo po ay nag-deliver ng 5 million pesos kay Secretary De Lima. Tama po ba ito? That is contained in paragraph 8 up to paragraph, I think, 15, sorry, in which you were accompanied by a certain Mr. Ablen. Do you
Yes.
confirm that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And also, in paragraph 19 of the same affidavit, I'd like you to refer to it, Mr. Witness. You also state in your affidavit that nagbigay kayo ng pera ulit, December 2012 po yon, kay Mr. Ronnie Dayan.
If I can recall it right, it's December 15, I think.
Yes, it's December 15, 2012. Would that be... My
Yes.
question is, are you confirming paragraph 19 of this affidavit?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Witness, let's go to the supplemental affidavit of yours dated September 26, 2016. And dito po sinasabi nyo na, if I may be allowed to quote before this body, on the first or second week of January 2013, Ronnie Dayan, the driver bodyguard of then DOJ Secretary Laila De Lima, approached me while I was at the latter's house in South Bay Village, Parañaque City, and told me, "Sir, gawa tayo ng pera." I replied, "Bakit naman?" To which she answered, "Sir, kakandidato si ma'am," etc. Mr. Witness, the date here is January 2013. My question is, in relation to paragraph 2 of your supplemental affidavit, are you giving this body the impression that it was only the first time on January 2013 that you discussed money matters with Ronnie Dayan? Is that a correct impression, Mr. Witness?
Your time expired.
Yes, Your Honor. He discussed it to me.
So what happens now to your transaction last November 2012 and December 2012 in your earlier affidavit, Mr. Witness?
Please wind up,
Your
Congressman
Honor.
Vilaro.
Knew as I was designated as OIC, I was even shocked to find money for delivery to Ronnie Dayan. Then this was followed by December 15. Now, Ronnie Dayan, again, in his eagerness maybe to amass money, then talk to me because every now and then I have the opportunity to talk to him.
Sir-
Even for short matters, binanggit niya po ito na
Sir-
gumawa kami ng pera.
So are you saying, Mr. Witness, that the transaction which occurred last November 2012 and December 2012, in which you delivered in the first instance 5 million pesos, another instance unmentioned amount, is not about money?
Sir,
Nothing further,
paklino
Mr.
po. Again,
Your
sir,
Honor.
pardon me, Your Honor.
Ulitin ko po. Ang ibig niyo po bang sabihin, yung transaction niyo po ba noong November 2012 at December 2012 is not about money? Kasi nung dito po sa supplemental affidavit nyo, on the first paragraph, nung January 2013 lamang, nagparamdam si Ronnie Dayan about money. Tama po ba? Is that the correct impression?
Sir, as far as Bucor is concerned, yung first two deliveries ko, hindi naman siya nangihingi pa ng, but I was surprised that I was being tasked by a group from Bucor to deliver money to him. But beforehand, long before, magkakilala na kami, may propensity talaga po siyang mangingi ng pera. Then inulit niya po itong magsalita siya only about election that January 2013.
Nothing further, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Congressman Vilaro. Nandiyan ba si... you have 2 minutes remaining kanina, Congresswoman Yu.
Thank you very much, Mr.
So,
Chair.
pakitapos na yon, and then we go back to Congressman Tambunting onwards.
My question is for Peter Ko.
Before you proceed, may we just, for the record, request the interpreter, Mr. Jackie Ong, who is a Chinese national. We requested, we engaged him for purposes of the concerns raised by the many members who will do the interpretation of whatever you will ask for it to be interpreted to Mr. Ko or even to Mr. C for that matter. So he is knowledgeable of Mandarin. There will be another interpreter who is knowledgeable of Hokkien, but she hasn't arrived. So Jackie, please stand up to be recognized, and please state your name for the record.
Okay, my name is Jackie Go. I'm a student now
Jackie, ano?
in Graduate School of Business in Nathaniel.
Jackie what?
Jackie Go.
Ko. Hindi pala Ong.
KWOK.
I just requested him to assist the committee. Mr. Ko, please sit down.
Peter Ko. Ni hao.
Yeah.
Ang tanong ko ho, Tagalog na.
English.
Yun lang yung alam ko.
English kasi...
English. Okay. The illegal drugs you have traded are from China or manufactured here in the Philippines?
Please interpret.
The illegal drugs you have traded, are this from China or manufactured here in the Philippines?
Dito lang. Dito lang. Chita lang.
Dito lang. Marunong naman pala mag-Tagalog,
Marunong nga,
Mr. Chair.
Kasi pinahirapan ako kanina.
Pinahirapan pa natin pinag-interpret.
Buti na yun, wala nang masabi.
Dito lang po, sa Pilipinas. Ngayon po, binibenta ito sa iba't ibang bahagi ng Pilipinas. Pero kayo po ay nasa loob lang ng National Bilibid. So, paano ho ang pagbenta sa labas? And saan ho papasok si Mr. JB Sebastian dun sa dealings ng drugs? Baguhin ko na lang po yung tanong ko, Mr.
So that will add about another 2 hours to our committee hearing.
May I be allowed to speak, Your Honors, please?
Yeah,
It
Bagay.
appears that Mr. Vicente C. can also interpret the answer of Mr. Peters Ko, so as not to waste the time of this honorable.
Are you sure that there is no collusion between the two?
That's why.
They are both inmates and are probably...
Mr. Chair,
So
okay
we
lang
sub-
po kasi pwede namang kay Mr. Vicente si yung tanong din So, it's okay.
Sige, tanungin mo na muna si Mr. Vicente C. Wag na muna si Mr. Ko.
Si Vicente, sir.